All right, welcome to ApexInvesting.com. This is another Apex Sniper presentation. Make sure to check us out. We give a 30-day free trial at apexinvesting.com/bootcamp. We also teach you how to get funded at apexinvesting.com/funding. And we teach you how to automate trades at apexinvesting.com/automate. So with that, let me do the fun thing of the disclosures. Trading involves risk. Know what you're doing before you do it, okay? So first I want to say congratulations. We have a lot of people getting funded on a daily basis now. So literally I'm constantly hearing stories of people getting funded. People, brand new traders that have just started. We have traders that have been with us for a long time and traders that have just come over to Apex that have traded elsewhere before and are getting funded. So again, check that out at apexinvesting.com/funding. And we had a ton of traders getting 3 and done each day in the live room. And last week and this week, and today was just phenomenal. It started off sort of and I started a little bit late in the room this morning, but we came in, we knocked out several trades, and I mean just a massive list. Now, let me show you this, because I just want y'all to see if I can even make it visible. Let's see here. Definitely gonna have to zoom in. Let's see if it'll let me just. There we go. Slowly but surely it zooms. But we had just a big list of traders. See, now it's all freaking out because I zoomed in. We got 4 and 1, 2 and 2, 3s and 3s, and the program's like freaking out because I zoomed in too much on it. But anyways, we had a lot of people get their 3 for 3 today. So make sure you are inside the trade room. Not only do I call out trades, Lori calls out trades, we give a lot of market analysis, a lot of lessons are taught. But even when we're not in there, I mean, it's open around the clock. And other traders are calling out trades. I mean, I caught trades today and last week because other traders are like, hey, check this one out. And I was like, oh, wow, I would have totally missed that. I caught trades and called them because other people were calling them out. So, use that advantage of that community. Don't trade on an island by yourself. You want to be in the room each and every day. You want to be in early. Be in there, about 9:30, 9:35 at the latest. But be ready to trade before that. Have your computer set up and already be in your mode. Anybody watch John's webinars recently under the tutorial section? If you haven't, he talks about having that routine and getting that down. And then when you're done, when you hit your 3 and 0, you stop. You gotta stop trading. Don't just keep trading in Sim. Hit it on Global Sim. Load up your blank workspace, so that way it can be building this OP in the background, but you're not tempted to keep trading. And go watch some videos. Go learn. Go train. Get better. Okay? We got the basic tutorials about raising the grade, making bootcamp simple, not overwhelming. As far as registering, where do you register at? If you go to our website and you log in as a bootcamp member, let me see here, I'll bring it up. Once it loads for a second, it takes a little while whenever I'm on at the same time. Doing my screen share with the webinar. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bootcamp page. And if you want to find out about anything like funding, right here. If you want to find out about how to trail, right here. If you want to find out about automation, right here. Or about bootcamp, right here. But click on that. Go to the bootcamp page once you've signed up. And it'll take you to that. And under step 2, we have our webinars listed. Go ahead and register for the webinars. It takes like literally 30 seconds, okay? But go ahead and get all of those registered for right now. Don't wait until the last minute. Wait until the last day. Go ahead and get registered. It'll send you a reminder email. Also, the recordings. The recordings are at the bottom. We have 2 sections. We have webinar recordings and we have tutorials. And we're putting the specific tutorial series right here inside of the tutorial section near the bottom of the page. We have other, recorded webinars listed above that. But right there is the tutorial webinars. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like, man, this is a lot, or why does this work? Like, okay, you got rules, but why does it work? We go through all of that. Okay? So check out these and go through them in order. You will learn a ton and you will become a much better trader. So we're started up this tutorial series just to help you improve in your trading. If you're a bootcamp trial member, you gotta watch these recordings. You gotta watch these tutorial videos. Like this is where you should be focusing right here. Get your trapped X boxes down, and then hop right over here. And as soon as you get your 3 and done, watch the tutorial videos. Catch up on those if you haven't watched them already. Okay. It'll simplify things. It'll open your eyes into a whole new light. Anybody who's been on them probably agrees with me. Would y'all agree? Those who have been on here. So I'm sure there's quite a few of you that have already been on those webinars that have liked them quite a bit and got a lot out of them. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of yeses, 100%. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So they are gold. Very good. Totally agree. So, yeah, I mean, so like definitely you want to hop on those webinars. We're doing them for you, right? So take advantage of them. A reminder, there's an update where you need to update Lilu's Rhythmic Trader to R Trader Pro. So make sure you do that and download the file and update it to R Trader Pro. You'll actually remove Rhythmic Trader and you'll download R Trader Pro from their site. It's on their website under their section. So and they've emailed it to everybody. They've sent it out. We posted it everywhere. But you have to do it by tomorrow, or I guess by the 30th is the latest date. Before this Friday, you have to move over for everything to work correctly. Okay? So don't forget to do that. And there's a link right there. John, you can post those links in the main section. And if you're not seeing it, then just let them know. But you should be able to see version 17, but you got to follow these specific directions. That they have. And they give you like step-by-step, where to log in and all that stuff. But it'll look like RTrader Pro right here, where the user ID, it tells you what all the settings are. Okay? You should be using 16.3 or later. So, and you can also like pull and retrieve your settings and everything else. Okay? So if you have any questions, email questions@lilutrading.com on that. And they should take care of that for you. So, stimulus package, investing in your business. So our goal is to get you to the point of not only profit, but the large withdrawal point that you can do out of Lulu or out of your main account. So we have offered discount packages right now for everybody to take advantage of, where you can get like half price on an elite membership. So everybody should know how to find those, but just in case you don't, I can show you. Let's see here. On the website, all you got to do to see every discount we have, and we have like half off. We have go in and get $2,000 off of gold, $2,000 off of titanium, $2,000 off of silver. Got somebody trying to call me right now. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. One second. I got to go over here and... Okay. So, and then let me see here. The link for you. Let me pull that up because I don't want to clear my cache. By the way, if you ever can't... I'll go ahead. I'll clear it. If you ever can't see it, hit Control-Shift-Delete. That'll clear your cache out. Okay? And it'll make it where the website will load up for you. But, so I'll show you. Control-Shift-Delete. You say clear all cache and cookies. Okay, so just in case you don't see the account menu, it just means that, and I hop back and forth between admin and, regular a lot, so that's why it causes me issues. But you log back in, and I want you to see exactly where to get these discounts because we're not going to have them up there forever. and people have been wondering where they're at. So as soon as you log in under the account menu, you're going to see sign up for any plan or product. So right here, sign up for any plan or product. Click on that, and it'll bring up all of the discounts for you. It's at apexinvesting.com/member/sign up is the actual link, but that's how to get there. But we got elite gold for silver pricing. We have gold for silver pricing and a month free, $1,200 for only $600. We've never done this promotion before, so we're doing this just for people who are wanting to use part of their stimulus to invest in their business. And so if you want to get yourself to that 4-month period, that's why we made a 4-month package to where you can do the big withdrawals on Lilu, okay? Then that is the package for you, all right? And again, somebody said, how do you clear your cash? You hit Control-Shift-Delete, and then say clear data. And I say from all time, okay? And then you'll have to log back in. And then John just sent the sign up link out to everybody. But again, we also have a elite gold for silver pricing semi-annual. We have a lifetime, like I said, $2,000 off. We have a titanium $2,000 off. We have upgrades from gold lifetime to titanium, upgrades from gold lifetime to gold platinum. We have platinum. So for titanium pricing, we have we have a lot of discounts, and we're trying to figure out a good way to lower the fees to help get you to the point where you can make the big withdrawals. You need to have that plan for your business because, this whole, one, you just need to have a plan for your business, but two, this whole pandemic thing has everybody in a state of shock, and you just don't know what's going to happen next. And so you want to have your stuff in place, right? You want to have your business in place and not have to worry about another fee for the next several months while you're putting everything together. So someone says, could you please elaborate on option 2? Yeah, option 2 is you get 4 months for $600. And you're getting the gold package, which is $300 a month. Okay? So instead of paying $1,200, you're only paying $600. If you're paying just for silver alone, that'd still be a free month because silver is $200 a month. So it's like getting a free month on silver, but you're getting upgraded to gold, and you're getting gold for half price. And then you continue after that at just $200 a month, but you still get the gold for silver pricing. Okay? So what do you get with each package? Yeah, I can show you that as well. Let's see here. Bring this up. F5 this page. So right under here, there is a Elite Plans comparison. And if we click on that, it'll load up each package. It has the silver, the gold, the titanium, and the platinum. The normal pricing is $200 a month for silver, $300 a month for gold, $2,000 for a year, or $3,000 for a year for gold, or $4,000 for silver for life, $6,000 for gold for life, $8,000 for gold for life for titanium, or $10,000 for platinum. And then those are in $2,000 payment increments. But right now you get platinum for titanium, titanium for gold, and gold for silver. Okay? All right, and then down here you get one-on-one coaching sessions. You get basically going into what's the difference. So in the titanium you get 2 hours a year. In platinum you get 8 hours a year, and that's one-on-one with me. We also have a package where you can upgrade and turn that into a in-person event. If you want to, you'd use all 8 hours at one time. And then you get all the mastery courses ever. If you're a platinum member, you get all the past mastery courses and all the 2020 option master courses we're going to do this year. With gold and silver, those are separate. With the live events, you buy them separately as a silver gold member. You get half off, except for food cost, and then you get them free, except for food cost, as a platinum member. And then also the round table events. So they're a little bit different, live table and round table events. And those are live events that we have in person, usually. Let's see, obviously everything includes the room, everything includes remote support, y'all know that. Everything includes the sniper setup trainings, templates, and docs. The gold, silver, the gold, platinum, and titanium are include the power play setups and KISS. If you go down here, it shows you the indicators bar, like you get additional bars, continuum bars, shadow bars that you get with gold, silver, and platinum, and then there's a massive list of other indicators. So VAD volume, trend, velocity alerts, the apex pattern, MVP pattern, institutional zones, bar timers, bar sizers, KISS setup, choppy market warning, so which is a very powerful indicator. Expected range subgraph, expected time, like that tells you how long it'll take to get to a certain price, and it's insanely accurate. Clarity price, which is a unique indicator that basically does sort of like a settlement value of pricing. And I mean, literally, the list just goes on and on and on of all the additional tools you get as a gold member. So it's definitely a good time to sign up because you get gold for silver, so you get all those additional bonuses right there. You just don't get the master courses and stuff like that unless you're like a platinum or titanium, but you can still buy them separately. So just want to make sure everybody is aware of those while we have those promotions up. This page lists the normal pricing, but again, the main menu link that has sign up for any planned product has the discounted pricing listed on them, and all those discounts are listed. Some people are asking if they can sign up now if they still get trial time. Okay? So if you're on a boot camp or on trial now and you want to sign up for one of these, we can add on the time left to your trial. So you don't want to miss the discount. So like some of y'all are like, well, what about my free month and I want to do the $1 trial or whatever? If you sign up, we'll go ahead to submit a ticket and we'll add the time on to the end of your trial. So let's say you bought like the 4-month package, right? Then you went in and we could go ahead, we can just make it where you won't get billed for 5 months or 6 months, whatever's appropriate. So don't wait to sign up because then you're going to miss out on the savings, okay? And so you can sign up now and we'll add the free time. So you're not going to give away the free time or the discounted time. Does that sound fair? So if you want to upgrade from gold to silver, just go ahead and sign up for the gold to silver and then let us know that you want to cancel your silver. And like, let's say you just paid for silver and you want to upgrade, then just sign up for the gold for silver and then we'll just add a month on to your billing. So you'll have like, it'll be 2 months until you're billed again. Yeah, you can upgrade to lifetime, definitely. So after you signed up for gold, you can upgrade. So Charles asked, how do I, if silver just came out today, how do I upgrade to gold for silver at the same price? You got to, the way the system, because it's all automated, you got to sign up, go ahead and sign up for the gold for silver. Submit a ticket, Charles, and what we'll do is we'll delay your billing by basically, instead of in 30 days, it'll be 60 days later. Okay? So a lifetime includes lifetime, so it doesn't give a discount going backwards. So if you want the lifetime discount, you want to definitely sign up for it. So to be clear with the gold, you get 4 total months for $600. Okay? And after those 4 months, it is $200 a month. That is correct. With that plan that we have up there. And we made that plan literally for those who were doing Lilu. That are trying to basically get to the big withdrawal amount and just don't want to have to worry about a bill between now and then. So that was the main goal there. So yeah, exactly. And then we have the $1,000 for every 6 months, which is a great deal. So congratulations, Damien. But yeah, like just hop in and I encourage y'all to sign up, invest in your business. Y'all have seen how amazing this is. Like, don't let the monthly fee get in your way. Just go ahead and sign up, and if you need to, sign up for the 4-month plan. It'll save you money. It gives you a big upgrade, and you won't have another bill for 4 months. So that's sort of like we're trying to make like an in-between cheaper package for some people that wanted to use maybe some of their stimulus or whatever, but not obviously all of it. But if you do want the lifetime, you're welcome to if you can afford that. But for those who couldn't but wanted something to get them through to the big withdrawal period, that's why we made that plan. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of y'all have been waiting to not lose your trial time. And if you do that, you're going to miss out on this massive discount. So we're going to give you the trial time. All you got to do is sign up, submit a ticket. We'll give you the full amount of trial time you have left. If you're just in the free trial and you still like, well, I got that $1 trial I want to do too, we'll give you the time of the $1 trial and we'll give you the time that you have left to sign up. So don't wait to sign up because of the trials, okay? We will add that on for you. All you got to do is submit a ticket and we'll add it on. So trying to make it in every way as fair as possible for you. We have a lot of traders on trials that are asking about the semi-automation software. Yes, you can use the semi-automation software on Bootcamp or during the $1 trial or while using silver or gold or whatever, okay? And then you can use the automation software while you're on the legal exam. You know, if you're tired of missing trades, anybody in here miss trades? Because they go so fast? I mean, I had a trade that got in and got out in 2 seconds today. In the room. Literally, in and out in 2 seconds. Do you think I could have executed that trade fast enough? No, there's no way, okay? The market can be fast. Do you think it's easy to be distracted and miss a trade? Yeah, I mean, just looking, you could be reading the chat room or on Facebook or a phone call and miss a trade. So, what about the difficulty sometimes in pressing the button after a loss? Anybody have that issue and then you miss out on several winners in a row and then you decide to take another trade and that one loses? Does anybody have that problem? You lose and then you don't take the next several winners? And by the time it's working again, you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's working now, so now I'll start trading. And then, like, you just happen to take the next losing trade. Okay? The automation software takes care of that because you don't have to hit the button. It's already on. It's just long or short. Okay? So, I buy this in bulk. I buy over 100 licenses at a time for you. I don't even own the software. Okay? I buy it in bulk. And I pass on the savings to you to get it costs like $950. We get it where you can get it for like as little as like $500, and it pays for itself instantly. I mean, I showed where I made it just earlier today, just in a couple hours. I made, I want to say it was like $3,000, close to $3,000, on just pure automation, no trailing or anything. So find out more at apexinvesting.com/automate. Okay. But great questions coming up. What is the difference between auto and semi-auto advanced? Mark, that's actually on the training assistant page. I'll be like in the FAQ section. We answer a lot of those questions. I'll be happy to answer it for you though. The auto does a 1 tick offset and it has to fill within 1 bar or it'll cancel. The advanced does a 2 tick offset, so it lets it move a little bit further and gives it 2 bars to fill or it cancels. So you are more likely to get filled with the advanced, but the non-advanced one is a little tighter, which means more trades are going to get skipped. Okay? So how many on the trade earlier today? We're up about $3,000 total. I was doing 10 contracts. So that was 3 trades. All right, now we have another thing coming out. Okay, my wife and daughter are going to be done packaging these up tonight. There's going to be 1,000 of them that we're sending out that I paid for. That we're sending out to free members that are on the free trial, the $1 trial, paying members, everybody. And these are white marker boards, and it has the most important questions for you to be asking while you're trading to keep it simple. And it comes with a marker on it. You literally mark off your 3 to get your 3 and done for the day. I use this. A lot of our top traders use this. Also, a poker chip is coming out in the mail to all of you, as long as you have your profile updated. And on one side of it, it says trading well probability or gambling possibility. And which one are you doing on each trade? So, you definitely want to, use this and learn how to, be effective, but this will help you be more disciplined. So be asking yourself those questions that I showed like 1,000 times a day over and over while you're looking at the chart. I noticed a lot of people today looking in advance. They're like, oh, that's going to be, coil chop. Oh, there's too many obstructions in the way of that one. Oh, we got double mini magnets, so I'm not even looking for it. Like, they were already ahead. And that's what you want to do. You want to be asking those questions in advance. It's not about being fast. It's about being in advance. So that way you can know when you shouldn't trade. Because whether you're pushing the button or whether the trading assistant is pushing the button, that's not going to get you there all by itself. You've got to use the analysis correctly, and you've got to post charts. So if you've blown like a Lilu account, here's my question for you. Or maybe you've blown a live account. How many charts have you submitted and asked for help on in the elite room while I'm there? So I'm just trying to be real blunt with it, because I know some of y'all have already had to reset once or twice, right? I mean, come on, just be honest. Like, who's had to reset at least once? So only 5 of you. That's impressive. Okay. Now we got a few more. Okay. How many charts have you asked to be reviewed in the room on a daily basis? Got a 1, a none, 1. So what are you doing to get better? I'm not saying it's horrible that you've had a reset, but what are you doing to get better? And are you taking advantage of the free training we provide? I mean, I get in the room every day, and then I'm waiting around for questions. No questions come in, I hop out. So get over your ego and get more about growing your account, right? And sometimes y'all already know what the problem is. And if you do, call yourself out and say, you know what, I wasn't patient on that one. I didn't do this. I took this trade I shouldn't have. Just make yourself accountable. And it will help so much. It's like you do need a 12-step program. So the more you send them in, the more we have mentor groups. Once you're a paid member, you can get inside the mentor groups. Send those in. If you're not getting what you need in the mentor groups, I mean, I answered something like 30 forum posts just in the last couple days. So you can post stuff there. I even do whole webinars on, like, inside the room on just going over people's charts. So if you know what you did wrong, put it up there so other people will learn from it also. We want the good and the bad. Nowhere else will you find that. No other trade room asks you to put your good and your bad up so we can help everybody. Because maybe you made a mistake and you knew the mistake, but somebody else made the mistake and they didn't know they made the mistake. So we want everybody to learn. So determine the market condition. Look at, retrend, range, chop, divergence. This will tell you what direction of trade you're looking for. This will tell you the type of trade, the condition. All you have to do is look for the setup and be ready for it. You don't have to panic once it comes up and then start looking. You look first and then you're ready to execute. Always be aware of what that setup will be and what direction it will be in. And when you are aware of that, you see everything else easily and you will avoid a lot of your mistakes that you're making. And this is, I think, a big part. If y'all can do this, if a bar's going to close, will there be obstructions? If you can be literally looking in advance and be ready to execute, I think you will avoid a lot of the mistakes you're making, which will help a lot with the psychological challenges that you're having. Would y'all agree with me? So, literally, you should be asking these questions 1,000 times a day, not just when an X sets up. Think ahead, look ahead, right? Think ahead, look ahead. Don't wait till you enter to look. It's like, I'm going to get in the middle of the street and then look both ways. That's not a good idea, right? So you got trending with divergence, you got range bound, chop. Do we trade in chop? No. So your job is to simply narrow down to which one of the 3 conditions you're in right now. Are you in trending with divergence, range bound, or chop? Because chop you don't trade in. So it's just trend with divergence, or range bound. That's all you're looking for. Those are the 3 conditions you're looking for a trade. Does that sound simpler than what you maybe have made it? That you're literally only looking for 3 things? Are we going with the trend? Are we going to go divergence against the trend? Or are we trading in a range? If we got chop, we don't. Like, that's it. It's that simple. 3 things, 3 conditions where you're going to put a trade on. And the more you lighten it up, the more you're able to see things and not make mistakes. Just trade the rules. Like, but remember, the rules are not as complex as you're making them out to be. You're trying to remember 30 things when, I mean, you only got to remember a few. And you ask these questions 1,000 times a day, and it becomes muscle memory. Okay? So, y'all want to do a little chart review? And y'all want to go over the new indicator that we just released? And maybe do some review with that and how to use it best? Alright, so my thought was, why don't we do some chart review with the new indicator that I just released? Like that. And I focus on that for the next, 30 minutes or so. Does that sound good? Alright. So, the new indicator, you have to download the new toolkit. Okay? And, yeah, I had a nice big trade today. So, this evening. Caught that big run up in the market. So, download the new toolkit. And let's go into indicators. Let's see, I gotta figure out what I have open somewhere. Sort of weird, but I'll just bring this one over for a second. Here, let's see. You right click, you're going to go to indicators. And then let's check out our institutional order prints. Okay? And under institutional order prints, you're going to see a new section that says star low volume score ZOI. Okay? Star LVS ZOI. And so on that, we have the voice alert enabled, and we have the confirmed voice alert enabled. So that's like the live, like a pending one, and then a confirmed one when it closes. Okay? So does everybody see that? Pretty simple. Under setting 28 there. So you can turn those 2 alerts on if they're not already on. And then if we scroll down, you'll see that there is a new detector. You have to be a paying member to get access to them, but the live star ZOI low volume score detector. And then you add that to your chart, and then what it'll do is it'll pop up on the chart visually when it happens. Okay, so it's sort of nice because here is the hardest part about the number 4 trade, okay? Is it doesn't happen often enough for your mind to get used to seeing it. Okay? So does anybody agree with that? Like you almost always see them after the fact. Like if y'all had that problem with number 4 setups, like, oh man, yeah, that was a good one. And it's too late. Similar to third bar slings, and we added the third bar sling detector on there, right? So we made this to help you be able to see it as it's happening and be ready in advance. Yeah, I see it after Lori says she got it. Exactly. So now you'll be able to see it live. Okay? And the other advantage of making a detector is we can automate things. So I actually have done automation on this stuff, testing it out. trying to figure out why this chart is not loading because it's the one I want to use. Let's see here. Hold on one second. It's like somebody's pranking me because it won't like every other chart on my Ninja will open except for that one. So just give me a second. New chart. So I'm gonna pull up yes. Gonna make it 8 ticks. Load. Usually just load 3. I'm gonna try to load 10. It's gonna take a minute. And then I'll do like the semi-auto. I got a new one. Now we don't have this template out yet, but I am testing out a template that includes number 4. As you see, we have 2 automated traders on it. And set that to default 24/7. So click OK on there. That's going to have to load up. We'll see how long that takes. Shouldn't take too long because we do have all the data in the background. Yeah, no, it's already in use. You're going to have to get over it. It's mad because I'm opening something with the exact same template. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go in, I'm going to right click, I'm going to go to indicators, and remember, you've got to be a paid member for the detectors to be enabled. But again, if you want to upgrade to your paid membership and get your free time added on, just go ahead and upgrade as it's a ticket, and we'll do that, okay? So live star ZOI low volume score detector. So I'm going to add that on. Okay, I thought I added it on. Let me do it again. Shoulder friends live. There we go. Okay, the blue lines are my flux levels, the orange lines are dynamic magnets, which are very important that you draw those every day. Here's the thing, okay, a very important thing you need to know about the star low volume score trade, okay? You want to take it off of a level. Think about what is a star? A star is acceleration. That means there's been a massive push, okay? And then a drop in volume strength with a battle being the ZOI, okay? So there's a battle in price with a big push with a drop in volume. Now, that could either be a head fake or it could call a great reversal trade for you. Okay? So, the best way to take these is off of major levels, such as walls, deviations, ZOIs. Not ZOIs. Sorry. Walls, deviations, dynamic magnets, and the major flux levels. Okay? Those are the ones you want to be looking for. Otherwise, you're taking them sort of in thin air. You want to take them when they're bouncing off of something. Okay? So first, does that make sense to you? Before we even get into it. I'm going to shrink all this other stuff down. Okay. So now let's find some. And again, like I said, there's not a ton of these, but they have incredible accuracy as long as they're done off of major levels. So also a stack would count. Okay? So, right here you got a paw with a mini magnet with a ZOI, and then check that out. Star, low volume score, and another ZOI formed right there. I mean, you probably wouldn't even seen that ZOI, that little purple ZOI right there. So do you see how it's coming right off of this stack? Paw, mini magnet, and ZOI. And then we buy a tick above. We have our stop right here. I'd put it below the mini magnet. And then we take profit at least, or within 8 ticks. Now, often notice how they can take off. And this one popped up, did a little pullback, and then kept going. So this would not be a number 5, because a number 5 would require 2 ZOIs coming together and actually touching. But they're basically, a number 4 and a number 5 are basically the same thing. Oh, do y'all want the wand? I can pull out the wand. Let's see here. Where did it go? I feel like it's opening up behind something. There it is. Alright, so now we got our wand. This is setup number 4 in sniper training. So a stack would also be like a level, because a stack becomes a wall, right, in itself. So a stack would be like a level. So this is the number 4 setup, or star low volume score ZOI. Because it has a star, it has a volume score below 13. Those are all those numbers you see above. And it has a zone of interest, which is the purple or greenish blue, whatever color that is. So it shows that happens on, it has to be at the bar before a reversal bar. So as soon as a star, a low volume score, and a ZOI happen, and that bar closes, this will show it immediately. Because it'll give you a potential alert. And then it'll show a confirmed alert on the close. So it doesn't show you late. The TBS detector doesn't show it late either. So it is showing up on the actual bar, David. This is the bar. So as soon as that bar closes, this is going to say, hey, we got a potential. Just like a TBS couldn't show up until a 3rd bar with a 2-tick wick. Right now, it is a manual entry, but we actually have, if you look up here, I have Apex Sniper Trade 4, and I've been testing it out today. It's been working well. And a surprise for you, if you update your toolkit now, you actually will have access to this automated trader. And I'll show you where the template is. See, it says EXTX Sniper number 4. Okay? Or if you're doing NQ, don't choose the ES one. Okay, if you're doing anything besides ES, you choose ES. Anything else, choose TX Sniper number 4. And that includes both the number 4 trade and the TX trades. ES is for S&P 500 E-minis. TX is for the trapped Xbox trades. So these are your normal trapped Xbox trades. You'll have to choose your accounts, okay, on here, on both of them. You'll have to enable auto, semi, off, whatever, semi, choose an account, enable your longs, shorts. I don't really use the filter. You could, but I don't really use the filter on the number 4. And then you'll need to, go over here and whatever ATM you select, you'll need to select the ATM. We're working on the third bar swings, but they require a lot more market reading to take. These require a lot less market reading. So I figured we would go ahead and put this out there first. One is an ATM for this marker, like this automation, which is your TX trades, and the other one is for your number 4 trades. So they're labeled so you know which one they are. You have to buy the TA to be able to use the automation. Yes. But now we'll automate not only the TX trades for you, but it'll also automate the number 4 trades for you. So for instance, when this trade came up today, it placed a buy for me automatically right here. It had my stop and it took profit. F is for filter. So like on TX trades, once you watch the training on it, on the automation, it'll tell you exactly what the filter does, but it filters like for a DR and for double clusters. Concerning the sniper force setup, I thought the ZOI had to be laid down by the previous bar for the reversal bar. It has to be laid down by the bar before the reversal bar, which this one was. There's a purple one right there. It's a little hard to see. Or it has to be laid on the bar before that. So this bar or this bar. It has to be laid on one of those 2 bars. So this trade itself would actually get a double entry. It would take a number 4 and it would take a trapped Xbox. So you would have had 2 wins at the same time. If you didn't want to take both, then you could just, turn one of them off. You don't have to press save as defaults under templates. Once you load your template, do save your workspace. If the small purple bar was not there, then there would not be a trade. That is correct for the star low volume score. So if you had both turned on, and this happened to have both setups at the exact same time, which is a beautiful thing. And these are, by the way, when they have a trapped Xbox, that's usually the ones that I'm going to take for a bigger move, a bigger run. So, but yeah, it would have taken 2 trades for you unless you turned one off. I mean, you could always just hit, long on one of them and not take both if you didn't want to. There does not have to be a trapped Xbox for it to be a number 4 setup. It just makes it even better. Okay. Scroll back, let's see if we can find some ones that we shouldn't take and ones that we should take. So we're doing some review in the process. Are y'all excited about this though? You got alerts, you got a visual detector, and you have automation now. That was just a session. And like I said, there's not a ton of these, but they're awesome when they happen. And that's what makes them so hard to catch. Is because if you don't happen to see it, then you miss it. Now check this one out. We got triple pause. Okay, so we have a stack, right? 3 levels together is a stack. Star, 6. Let's trying to place a trade. I'm like, no. Star 6 with the ZOI right there, and there's your short coming off of that triple stack. Okay? It basically picks up the number 5 setup as well. Yep, because the number 5 would just be when it has another ZOI crashing into it. I googled what is over-delivering. First reference was Apex investing. That's awesome.
This is the top result.
Now Google's doing it for me. Quit listening to me. My phone. Okay, let's see here. All right, so we got one right here, and we're coming off. Are we coming off a dev level? Star low volume score, ZOI. Are we coming off a dev settlement? So we could take that one, right? Okay. Now we're coming down here. We got it. This is at night, at 8 o'clock at night. Star low volume score, ZOI. Coming off, we got a little bit of a stack right here. And we're coming right up to 0.25. We're right there on the 0.25 dev level. There we go. Okay. Scrolling along. All right, now check this one out. We got star, low volume score, ZOI. What is it bouncing off of? Like right here, what is the bottom of this? What is it bouncing off of? Thin air. So do we take that number 4? So does that make sense? Like that's the biggest point I wanted to get across for you. On the number 4s was don't take them when they bounce off of midair. Take them when they bounce off of a stack, a dev level, a flux 6240 flux pivot, a dynamic magnet. Okay? The filter will not catch that. You have to catch it yourself. That's why we call it semi-auto trading with analysis. So it'll put your order on if you leave it on. So if you see that and you're over here playing, you're watching this and you're like, oh wow, there's nothing for this thing to bounce off of, and it says, you know, possible number 4 is what it's going to say. And you just click uncheck long and it doesn't take the trade. Okay? But do y'all get that? It's like an Olympic swimmer, like when they're swimming and they come to the wall and they push off to go the other direction. There's nothing to push off of. Okay? Yep, walls, dynamic magnets, flux pivots, and stacks. Alright, we got a few more minutes left for the webinar. Let's see what else we get. I mean, you can go a long time without seeing one of these trades. So, do you want to make this the only trade you do? So right there, we got a star volume score coming off settlement. Let's see, did we get enough ticks on that trade? We got a high of 27.9250 and a high of 27.9425. It may have missed it by a tick. You can trade them on anything. So exactly, you want to add to the arsenal. You want to use them to help you get to your net 3. Trying to find some. Going slowly but surely here. Did I miss one? Where did I miss it at? Oh, there it is. Alright, star 6. And there's our ZOI. And are we coming into right here? See how like the bar is on the dynamic, but what is it really bouncing off of? It's bouncing off of the 1 dev. Which is, there's no stronger level than the 1 dev level on ES. There we go. 1 dev. Boom. And it just goes. Huge trade. Alright, so we're an hour in, but do y'all get the idea? I mean, it's pretty simple, right? I mean, I want to keep this simple for you. Dev levels, flux levels, dynamic magnet levels, and stacks. So basically, you know, heavy, hard things that are respected. You want it to push off of one of those. If it's not, just don't take it. So the detector will help you immensely, and the automation will help you immensely because it'll actually take the trade for you. All right, so y'all think y'all can take this and run with it and y'all can do it? There's not really much to say about absorption right now. Working on it. Okay, Rich? You can load the detectors if you're a paying member. You don't have to have automation to load the detectors. Remember, upgrade the toolkit. If you're a paying member, you can load the detectors now. That's another reason to take advantage of the special offer. And again, we'll add on the bonus time for you. Okay? And all you got to do to be able to get access to this is be a silver member. But right now, we have gold for silver. So you can actually sign up as a gold member for silver pricing. No, I'm not going to go into how to build your own coding. I'm not into coding. If you want to learn coding, you're going to have to go learn the coding. Mario, yeah, submit a message to me in Skype or in the help desk. Okay? All right. Sweet. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I hope y'all got a lot out of tonight. Okay? And I hope y'all take advantage of it. All right. Y'all have a great night.